Namaste, and welcome to the Mindful Yoga. So today our theme is a being. So today I want to introduce you to it's called 5 koshas. So it's one of the philosophy that it's quite important for this practice. I think I mentioned about the practice in yoga we practice inwardly, work in, rather than work out. You know that the fitness world they might call working out, but in yoga we are working in. So actually there are many layers. So in yoga we call it koshas. It's a layer of our being. So it's like a flower bud that has an outer layer, then gradually opens, outside is going to open, then many layers gradually opening out and finally become full bloomed. So the first layer, outside of layer, is like our body layers, which is made up of food. So what actually you see that this meat part is the first layer. That's what the fitness world maybe pay attention more than the inside. So those are outside of layer that whatever we eat and it's become our blood and our meat. Then second layer, so there's inside there's a layer. So you can imagine the onions or flower bud, but it's called Pranamaya Kosha, which is the energy body, energetic body. So I mention quite often that that the energy is running in our body, and when energy is not so strong, then we reduce our immunity. So energy is flowing like our breath that we breathe in, breathe out. So that become, it's called prana, but the vital energy or energy force. So that was a second layer. Then inside of that third layer is body made of thought process. So it's a mental body. So sensory or motor activity or automative function. So our 5 senses, we call it 5 senses. So that's included in that, the third layer. Then inside of that is called, well, it's a knowing. So knowing or discernment or all function of our higher mind. So which is like we recognize as individual I amness. So that you might call it ego personality, but that's included in that fourth layer. So yoga actually uses mindfulness practice in various forms to cultivate this part of the layer. So that was a I amness. You might call it ego personality, but the willpower and the, individual desire, dream, belief, what you like and dislike, that's included in that layer. Then very, very deep core of our body, it's called Annamaya Kosha, which means the center of consciousness, that the breath, breathing, or the joyful being. So joy of being, so being, so consciousness, ultimately, yeah. So our yoga practice is to full bloom, which means we become aware of those 5 layers of the body. It's a body, that the meat part. Then there's inside is a vital energy part. Then third one is our mental. Then more inside is I amness. Then very core of core or core is the joy of being. So yoga, we are working towards inward and finding out what you have. All right. So that was a little bit, philosophy part. But today I wanted to just, know that yoga is such a thing that it's not only physical part that we are working on, but we are working in towards to realize that we have a many layers and we are gradually working towards that. So in that mind, let's sit down. Good morning, Melly. I see you. And close our eyes and sitting. And first, always we notice our body. So body by means of, whatever the easiest to recognize your body. So wherever you touch, so that's the outer layer of the body, touching to the ground, and your arm or hands touching to your body. So just notice. And notice our breath coming in. And now we are kind of noticing the second layer. And continue to breathe in and breathe out. Then we clear our mind, or our mind follow the breath. That helps to bring our mind to the present moment. And whatever it happened in the past, whatever it is going to be in the future, we just rest on that thought. Then we bring ourselves or our mind, the third layer, to this present moment. Then notice how you feel today, or anything that you might find something new. So that's going to be the fourth one. The mindfulness breathing, following the breath, and be in the present moment. So we're always bringing our awareness to those layers, knowingly or unknowingly. And there are possibilities anytime that we are able to find the joy and peace and happiness. So that is up to you, right? Every moment we can find. But sometimes our mind is crowded or fogged by something that we choose not to see the joy, or it's hard to see the joy. But it is always available. Just it's up to us. A few more breaths. And inhale, hands reach out and up. And exhale, bring our palms together to heart center. And you might bow your head to set your intention or dedication for today's practice. Let's slowly open our eyes. Okay, so let's lie down to the mat. So the belt can be closer or maybe not. It's up to, well, actually, yeah, belt closer. Then let's reach our hands over the head and let's stretch. Inhale. Then exhale, let it go. Relax. We're gonna do a few more rounds like that. Inhale, stretch and lengthening our body, opening our space. Then exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, stretch. Exhale, let it go and relax. Then pick up your right leg towards your knee. You might hug that knee. So as you bring your right knee towards the chest, notice how you feel, or where do you feel good, or maybe not. Then you might adjust it accordingly to feel more comfortable. And moving our knee in and out a few times. And notice as you move your knee, where do you find the openness or opening some area? Maybe hip joint, maybe lower back, or maybe the sacrum area. So all connected. Only moving your knee, we think, but it's affected to, or there's an influence to the other parts. All right. Then we want to come to happy baby, and you might have, half happy baby, only right side. So you might have the belt if you are comfortable that way, but doesn't need to be. Then bend your right knee out, so your right knee come out. So half a happy baby, so your left leg is down and only right knee is going out. Then inhale, gradually straighten your right leg outward. So we are extending, rotating the leg. And then exhale, bend your right knee. So we're gonna kind of wiggle. You don't need to straighten all the way, but gradually opening up. Then bend your knee to come back. Then do a few more rounds like that. Then we're gonna eventually come onto longer leg. So straighten your right leg out. You might use the belt. Then feel the openness to the inner leg. So you might like to bring your left leg really grounded so you don't fall onto the right side. One more breath. All right. Then bend your right knee. Then right knee comes to the left side and we're gonna twist. So you like to keep your knee bent, or you might stretch your right leg out, up to you. And opening wide and twist and make it feels good to you. Then you might stay here, or you might bend your left knee and maybe catch your left toe with your right hand. So a little bit deeper twist. Also opening the front of your left leg. Okay, then let it go, release. Then let go the belt, then change the belt onto the other side, but actually first, not put the belt yet. Hug our left knee to the chest, left knee moving in towards you, then do wiggle a little bit. Just notice how you feel at your lower back and moving our knee in and out a few times. So we're gonna gradually make it to the half happy baby. Then when you are ready, half happy baby with the belt. Left foot and a belt, and open our left knee out. So when you do happy baby, you might feel the length to the hamstring area, outer hip area, in the groin area. Then gradually straighten your left leg, then back. So again, we are just prepping. Half straighten the left leg out and back. Then eventually you might stretch your left leg up and grounding our right leg. So feel the openness to the inner leg, not only left side, but the right side as well. One more breath. Then bring our left knee to the right side, twist. Bend your knee or stretch your leg. And spread our left arm out, big twist, big spinal twist. So any moment, so we talk today, we are kind of paying attention or bring our awareness of 5 layers of our being, right? So outer body, then it's prana. Prana is a breath or energy, energetical body. Then third one is a mental, mind. Then the fourth one is I amness or individuality or personal preference or personal wish or will. The last one is it's a beyond the individual me. It's a beyond that. So which is the joy of being. Okay, maybe bending your right knee, catch your right toe with your left hand. So there are possibility to touch those 5 different layers of ourself. But if we don't pay attention or if we don't know, it's never we know. Okay, then here we go and let go the belt and come back to center. And let's have our knee towards the chest and let's move our knees out and in. So making a circle, 2 different circles, right side and left side. And nice massage to our sacrum or the buttock and change the direction of the circle and relax our hip joint, inner groin, and relax our buttock. Okay, then back to center. So let's roll back and forth. Swing our legs wide, roll up and down if you like. You might use this momentum movement to massage our back. But if that's too much, you can just roll onto one side and come to the seat. Otherwise, we're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Cross your leg in front and rise, and palms down, come to tabletop face. Palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. Open our fingers wide. Oh, let's tuck our toes under. So toes under and pull our hips back like a child pose, but you might come to like a puppy pose. Chin down, chest down, puppy pose, lift our hips. One more breath. All right. Open our fingers wide, rising up. Then move our chest forward. We want to come onto our belly. Lie down. Then bring our forearm to the ground. We're going to do the Sphinx pose. So your elbows are underneath of the shoulder. So try your best to bring your elbows closer, shoulder width apart. Then your feet is hip distance apart. So if your lower back is not feeling well by this hip distance, you can keep it wider. All right, palms down and lift our chest forward. And maybe plant your front of your leg and lifting up, squeeze our glute. Sphinx pose. Inhale. Open chest forward. Then exhale, look to your right side. Feel the length to the left side of the neck. Inhale, come to center. Then exhale, look to your left side. One more time, inhale. Then exhale, look to your right. Then inhale, come to center. Exhale, look to your left side, lengthen the neck. Then slowly release. And come onto your side. So for me, left side is down. Then your right leg is stuck over the left leg. And cuddle your head with your left hand. Then your right hand is in front of you, so you can kind of balance. All right. So now, point your both toes forward. Forward means where you are looking at. And then inhale, upper leg goes up. And feel the IT band. We're going to use it. And then slowly down. Inhale, lift it. And then exhale, lower with control. Push your heels out. Inhale, lift. Then this lifted leg, bend your knee, which is my right knee comes forward. Then now push your right heel back. Then bring our right knee towards you. Inhale. And then exhale, push. Okay, I want to do the exhale actually to bring your knees towards you. Then inhale, stretch. One more time. Exhale, bring our knee towards your chest. Then straight. Okay, let's come onto your belly. Phew. And bring our hands behind you, interlace your fingers. We're gonna do cobra. So your legs can be hip distance apart. Exhale, fully chest down, relax. Inhale, pull our hands back and lift our chest. So your legs stay down to the mat. Keep our neck long. One more breath, inhale, lift. And then exhale, let it go, drop down. So now load onto your right. So do the other side. Then you might have your right hand cuddle your side of the head and help to lengthen the right side of the neck. Then push your heels out. Then stack your legs over each other. Then inhale, left leg goes up. Then gradually down. So your toe is still pointing to the left side. Inhale, left. Then exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Then exhale with control, lower. Then inhale, up. Then now exhale, bend your left knee come towards the chest. Then push your heels, inhale. Then exhale, bring our knee towards your elbow. Inhale, left. Push your heels. One more time. Exhale, bring your knee towards your elbow. Then straight. Stack your legs again. Roll yourself on your belly. Okay. So now this time, we're gonna fly like a bird. Or you can imagine to be butterfly. So whatever your imagination is. Open fingers wide and your arm is at the side. We're gonna lift our legs and chest at the same time. Exhale, fully relax. Inhale, rise up, squeeze, and lift. Then exhale, let it go, drop. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze our glute, lift our thighs away from the mat. Exhale, let it go. Two more times. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, rise up. Lifting up and up. And exhale, let it go and drop. Hands rest by your side if you like. And bend your knees and the wind wipes your legs right and left. Relax our lower back, your buttock. Relax your belly. Okay. Then stretch your leg. Bring our palms under the shoulder. We're gonna come up to tabletop. So tuck our toes and knee down and rise up to tabletop. All right. Inhale, right hand to the sky and open. Then exhale, right hand come under to the left side, right ear, shoulder to the mat. And make sure temple bone of your right side of the head is resting on the ground. So you can give a nice pressure there. Then left hand reach forward, touch to the ground, opening our left shoulder. So you might stay here or you might stretch your left leg and toes touch to the ground. So there are so many ways to do. So you might just be knee down or stretch your leg, or you might slide your left toe to your right side. So left toe to the side and maybe right hand can touch to the left toe. Or maybe lift your leg up. So do how you like to be. Soften your jaw, relax your face. Okay. Then we're gonna gradually coming back, knee down, left hand come closer, lift yourself up, right hand to the sky again, and open our chest. Then exhale, release. Okay, other side, left hand to the sky, looking up. Then exhale, left hand goes under, reach to your right. So left side of the head is resting on the mat. Then right hand goes over the head. Twist. It's a big twist to our spine. You might be here, or you might stretch your leg right toe down, or maybe right toe move to on your right side, and left hand may touch that toe, or maybe lift that leg. Keep breathing. Keep softening your face. Last breath. Okay, and then gradually we're gonna come down, knee down. Right hand come closer, lift your left hand up. Exhale. Let's release. Let's come to downward facing dog. Palms down. Lift your hips up. Then gradually walking right and left. And gradually might be bring your heels towards the yoga mat. You might bend your knees. Opening our back of our body. Notice how you feel. Okay, this feet walking forward. Gradually. Then we're gonna bend forward. You might grab your elbows, swing side to side. You might bend your knees a lot, resting your belly onto your thigh. You might shake side to side. Let's do a few rounds like this. Few breaths. Then we're gonna gradually roll ourselves up to standing. Okay, let's do breath of joy. So breath of joy is inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So exhale and we let go the tension. Go on your own pace. So a few more. Interestingly, this is a breath of joy. Finding the joy of being. And when you are done, gradually coming up to stand. Then bring our feet together, please. And planting our feet. Then find the mid of the line and all the way to the top of your head and stand. And inhale, hands reach out and up and grab our right wrist with your left hand. And inhale, reach our hands up. Then exhale goes to the left side so that we can lengthen the right side of the body. The great tip here is grounding and also gathering our legs together so that we can open our chest and feel upward. One more breath. And then inhale, coming up. Then exhale, let go your arms, and you might swing your arms. Soften your knees. And we're going to do the other side. Inhale, hands reach up and grab our other left side. Inhale, lengthening first. Then exhale goes to the right side. So planting our feet. Then bringing our legs together. And lifting our left rib cage up. One more breath. All right, exhale, let it go. Okay, so now let's reach our hands out. Then open our fingers wide and pressing our palms out as if we have a wall. Side, yeah, so right side and left side palms to the wall. Then make a small circle with your palm. So it's from the joint of the shoulder, we are making the move. And change the other direction. This can be not so comfortable. All right, forward and back and release or relax. All right, interlace your fingers. Inhale, palms forward. So stretching the inner arm and the fingers and palms, then goes up. Then exhale, let go and spread our arms down. Okay, one more time. Inhale, palms forward and up. Then exhale, let it go. All right. So now let's walk in front of the mat and standing, feet together and grounding and gathering the energy to the midline. Then feel the upward energy, top of your head is reaching up. I think we practiced of like a beam bamboo last week. So still we kind of visualize like a tree or a bamboo tree growing upward. Okay, so let's do sun salutation, prayer to the sun. So what we're gonna pay attention is not only our mid part of the body, our breath, our energy, then our mind, then how you feel in your body. Okay, and maybe possibility finding a joy. And let's inhale, hands reach out and up, palms together at the top, gaze up. Then exhale, swan dive down, bend forward, soften your knees maybe. And the hands come onto your lap. Inhale, halfway left, top of your head, reaching forward. And exhale, bring your hands down, step back to tabletop. Then tuck our toes under. Then push yourself forward, bend your elbows. And let's bring our chin down, then belly down, then point your toes. Inhale, come into cobra, palm press down and lift our chest. Then exhale, table or downward facing dog. Then from table to downward facing dog. Then head down, bottom up, and find the length to the back of the body. And how you feel. And feel the prana or vital energy, or feel the oxygen coming in through the nose and energizing us. One more. All right, inhale, look forward. Then walking towards our hand. And we're gonna sit down to the mat, yoga mat. Then hold your leg. So we can do several ways. We can place the block in front of you and resting your feet on a block. Or you might lift your feet up. You can do tap your toes. Then pay attention to your alignment. Relax our shoulder, belly towards your thigh, and chest open. Or you might just stay here, or you might lift your feet higher, or maybe stretch your leg. Zip our legs together, pelvic floor, and navel in. And you might release your hands. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, if you have a block, let go the block and let's bend forward. You might bend your knees and belly hover over the thigh. You might drop your head and relax. And you might gradually straighten your leg, or you might use the belt and then forward. One more breath. Okay. Then gradually we're gonna rise. So zip our legs together. Engage our core. Then gradually we're gonna lower ourselves. Then eventually we'll come down to the mat. Then spread, when you come down to the mat, spread our arms wide. Then bring our knees towards the chest. Then hug our knees. Lift your head up and hug. So from open our arms wide to lift our chest towards your knees. Then reach our hands up. Then wrap your hands around your knees. One more breath. Okay, head down to the mat. Now your right arm comes under the left arm. Then cross our arms and interlace your arms together like an eagle hand. Then your right leg goes over the left leg, the eagle leg. Then point your toes back and the fingers over the head. Then on our exhalation, lift and knee to the elbow. So core work, inhale, stretch. Then exhale, knee to the elbow. And let's do each exhalation and lift, knee to the elbow. 3, 2, 1. And spread our arms wide. Keep your legs as it is. And move your legs to the right side and twist. And relax our lower back. So you might be just here, or you might move your left arm big circle, if you like. Opening our shoulder. Then one more, the other way around. Then come back to center. Again, bring your knee towards you as much as you can and spread our arms wide. Then lift your head up and hug our knees. Your arms wrap around your knees. All right. Then slowly release your head down. So this time left hand goes under the right arm, cross our arms, interlace your arms together. Then left leg goes over the right leg and cross the legs. Then point your toes back and the fingers over the head, stretch. Inhale, lift your head, knee to the elbow. So we're gonna continue. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Then exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, stretch. 3, 2, and 1. And spread our arms wide, drop your head, and bring your knee to the left side and twist. And last. If you like, you might move your right arm a big circle. And changing the direction. Opening our shoulder. Okay, then gradually back to center. So either you might roll onto one side or you might do the roll back and forth rocking chair to come up. 3, 2, 1. Cross your right hands, come down and come to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're gonna walk our feet forward, then slowly rising up. Roll ourselves up to standing. Okay, so we did a eagle pose on our back, which we did as a core work, but let's do that pose as a balancing pose. So you are welcome to use the wall or furniture to kind of wall. If you are using a wall, your buttock or lower back rest on a wall. So that's an easy way to balance. Okay, so if you are not using a wall, you can be in a space on a yoga mat. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Then exhale, bend forward and bring our right hand under the left arm. Then interlace our arms together. Eagle hand. Inhale, rising up. And point your fingers up and looking up, maybe elbows up a little bit, opening our upper back. Then on our exhalation, bend your knees and pull our hips back, like a chair pose. So when you come to this pose, you want to, if you are using the wall, you want to bring the buttock onto the wall. Then your right leg goes upward, then cross over. You might bring your toe, right toe on the ground or interlace your legs together. Then lift our elbows up. Yeah, so if you're using a wall, your buttock is sticking out and resting on a wall. And smooth breath in and out. One more breath. All right. Then gradually lower, front of feet down. Inhale, hands reach out and standing up. And feel the expansion of the chest. Then exhale, bend forward again. Other side. So now left hand come under, then interlace your arms together. Then inhale, lift our elbows up and lengthen the spine. Then exhale, bend your knees, pull our hips back. So if you are using a wall, this time resting your buttock on the wall. Then pick up your left leg up and over and cross the leg. You can rest your toe onto the floor or cross the leg or interlace your legs together. Then find the midline, your right foot and top of your head connect. Inhale, lift your elbows up a little bit. And exhale, sink in. Smooth breath. One more. And release. Let go your legs and the feet down. Inhale, hands reach out and up. And feel the space. And then exhale, bring our palms together to heart center. All right. So now we're gonna gradually coming onto the ground, but several ways to do. So I might suggest bend. So open our legs wide. If your knee is okay, bend your knees. Then gradually lower down to Malasana. But if not, you can come all the way to the seat. Okay. Then you might stay there or you might bring your hips down. So if you can stay in the Malasana, do so. If not, feet together to sit and open our knees wide in Baddha Konasana. So if you are in Malasana, just be there, or you might spread your arms wide. And open and relax our hip joint. Last breath. All right, exhale. Let's everybody come down to the mat. Sitting down. And feet is together, open our knees wide. Then keep our left leg as it is and right leg goes straight forward. So left leg goes, did I say left leg? Or right leg, sorry. So right leg straight forward, correct? Okay, so now we are facing to the right foot. Sorry if I say something opposite. All right, inhale, hands reach up. Then on our exhalation, bend forward. So your belly over your right thigh. You might use the belt. So right now what we are doing is a forward bend. So we are forward, bending forward. So you might use the belt if you like. Try not to round your back and bring our belly towards your thigh. So if you like to bend your right knee and right thigh towards your belly, you are welcome to do so. It's easy to kind of get the sense of not around in the back. One more breath. All right, let's come out for now. So now your left hand is reaching up, left hand up. So we're gonna do spiral twist. Then your left hand goes towards the outer edge of the right foot or right ankle or right leg. Then move our navel to the right side. So you might bring your right hand behind you, touch your lower back, or catch the left thigh. So it's a little bit more twist and opening. Tucking our navel in. One more breath. Then gradually coming up. Okay, so if you have a belt, bring the belt to your right foot. Then move your left knee out. So now we can do the side stretch. So side bending. Inhale, hands reach up. Then move our hands on your left knee. Then on your exhalation, left hand over the right side. So your right hand can maybe catch the right foot or right thigh, or you can rest your hands on a belt. So there's a many variation you can do. All right. Then bring your upper hand behind you. Then we're gonna catch the belt behind. Then roll our left shoulder back and down. Then bending towards the right foot. So you might rest your right hand to the right foot, or you might reach the right hand to the left leg. And change the angle of your chin so that we can stretch the left side of the neck. Last breath. Okay, coming out. Release. Okay, so let's face to your feet together and facing to the front. So now we're gonna do the forward bend on the other side. So bend your right knee, right foot come inside of the thigh. And then inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And then exhale, bend forward bend. You might bend your left knee towards the chest. And use the belt if you like. Okay, and then slowly release, rising up. So now we're gonna spiral, twist around. Right hand up, inhale. Then exhale, right hand goes to the outer edge of the left leg or left foot, left ankle or left knee. Then move our navel to the left side. Then your left hand may come to the right side or lower back. Then twist. Then each exhalation soften and deeper. And then slowly we're gonna rise. Then open this knee, which is the right knee, out. Then externally rotating our legs. Okay. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then exhale, look to your right knee and move your hands to the left side. Then catch the left toe or catch the belt. Then right hand goes over the head. And I feel like you might reach your left hand the other way. Okay. Then let's change our right hand, coming behind you to catch the belt. So that helps to open our shoulder. Right shoulder roll back and down and lift our chin up. So your left hand may be resting on the belt or on the block inside, or you might left hand reach to the right thigh. You might change the angle of your chin to open our neck. So how you like to be in this pose. And we also experiment what works for you or a certain way it works better. So only that you can experience in your body. So experiment. Stay here for one more breath. All right, then gradually rising up. And let go the belt. And legs together. And let's face to the front of the mat. Then we're gonna come onto the back and lie down to the mat, please. And plant our feet down. Let's do bridge pose. Feet down to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up. Then bring our hands behind you, interlace your fingers and lower our shoulders under, opening our shoulder. And planting our feet, hips high, as much as you are comfortable. And strong back and soft front. And soften the front of the throat. One more breath. Then inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then exhale, lift your heels and gradually lower down to the mat. And drop your knees one side and the other way. So moving our knees side to side and relax our belly, relax our lower back. And if you like to come to Halasana shoulder stand, you are welcome to do so. Or you are welcome to place the block under your hips and lift your legs and relax our leg. Or you might just lift using your hands to lift your hips. Then when you are ready, gradually coming down to the mat and resting in Shavasana if you are ready. But if you need some more breath to complete the shoulder stand, you are welcome to do so. And close your eyes and release. Letting go. Letting go. I'd like to share this. Pima Chodon. We don't need to change ourselves. When people start to meditate or to work with any kind of a spiritual discipline, they often think that somehow they are going to improve, which is a sort of subtle aggression against who they really are. It's a bit like saying, if I jog, I'll be much better person. If I could meditate and calm down, I'd be a better person. But, and if it were not for my mind, my meditation would be excellent. But loving kindness towards ourselves doesn't mean getting rid of anything. We can still be crazy after all these years. We can still be angry after all these years. We can still be timid or jealous or full of feelings of unworthiness. The point is not to try to change ourselves. Meditation practice isn't about trying to throw ourselves away and become something better. It's about befriending who we are already. The ground of practice is you or me or whoever we are right now, just as we are. That's the ground. That's what we study. That is what we come to know with tremendous curiosity and interest. Gently bringing our awareness to the fingers and toes, inviting a small movements. And reach our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring your knee to the chest, give a nice hug to yourself. Thanks to your body, mind, and heart. Whatever we have today. And roll on one side. And gradually we're going to come up to a comfortable seat. Keep our eyes closed. Let's together inhale, hands reach to the sky. And exhale, bring our palms together to heart center. Anjali Mudra, gesture of loving kindness, awareness. May this yoga practice benefit you and everyone. And may everyone be happy and free from suffering. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice, sharing your time together. Namaste. Thank you.